Back tonight with more local news. Another protest against mainland visitors was held today in Sha Tin. Instead of shouting slogans or raising banners, this group of protesters chose to mimic mainland visitors by squatting in the middle of a shopping mall and walking with their suitcases, among other things. They refused to explain the purpose of their actions and simply said they are pretending to be mainland tourists. Some local shoppers called the protesters a disgrace and said Hong Kong people are getting less and less accommodating. They'd added that not everyone is against mainland visitors. Well, the local tourism industry wants the government to clarify its proposal to develop a luxury hotel belt in the Kai Tak development area. It was unveiled during the budget speech last Wednesday, but industry members feel a clearer plan is needed to make it more attractive to investors. Trevor Lee has the story.
A cluster of five-star hotels sporting spectacular harbour views at the tip of the former airport runway, surrounded by gourmet and entertainment facilities. That's what the government envisioned in the budget. A luxury hotel area next to the cruise ship terminal in Kai Tak, catering to wealthy tourists. But official data shows that more travellers have chosen medium-priced hotels over high-end ones in recent years. With the demand mainly for 3- to 4-star hotels, industry experts say a lot more needs to be done to encourage investors to build top-ranked 5-star hotels, which requires huge investment costs. This includes improving infrastructure around the whole area and being transparent about these plans.
Investing in a 5-star hotel needs a lot of money, So the government should have a much clearer plan and the timetable regarding about the whole development, including the cruise terminal areas, Kuntong areas, so that investor could have the mind understanding about what time or should they consider investing in such a high upmarket property in the particular areas.
The Hong Kong Tourism Board welcomes the government's suggestion of building high-end hotel belts in Kai Tak. It says the plan will make Hong Kong, especially the East Kowloon area, more attractive for tourists. Trevor Lee, TVB News.
Secretary for Development Paul Chan revealed today that the government has been seeking legal advice on what it can do in response to the MTR Corporation's lack of completed housing projects in recent years. Earlier this week, Paul Chan criticised the MTR Corporation for its lack of effort in rolling out new homes above its railway projects. Speaking to TVB News today, Chan said it's key that a steady stream of new homes are launched given the city's flat shortage. But he was tight-lipped about what the government plans to do to ensure the railway company complies.
In terms of MTR's own development projects, basically the output in the past 2 years was zero. The rolling out of these projects to be in a more certain and orderly manner. We have examined the matter in entirety and taken some legal advice. There should be some ways to address this issue. But at this stage, I'm sorry, I cannot offer additional comments.
On whether the government would take back the development right for housing projects above rail lines, Chan revealed that the government has been looking into different options, but he declined to give any more details since it involves legal issues. He said the MTR Corporation is a listed company that has to earn profits for shareholders, but it is also a public utility and has certain social responsibilities to carry out. He pointed out that the government gave the railway company the right to develop homes so it could earn capital for railway projects, not simply to let the company make a profit. On the issue of increasing home supply, Chan also said much of the coming year's land sales will be subject to a minimum number of flats, accounting for about 10,200 flats, or 75% in total. And he added that property market cooling measures have slowed foreign demand for luxury homes, so developers may begin building more medium to small-sized apartments.
Well, the annual session of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference, or CPPCC, will open in Beijing tomorrow. CPPCC spokesman and former Foreign Ministry Commissioner in Hong Kong, Liu Xinhua, today commented on local discussions about the 2017 chief executive election. More on that from Evelina Leung.
Lu Xinhua said he hopes the discussions about the 2017 chief executive election can be conducted in a rational manner. He said the central government is willing to work with different sectors in Hong Kong to implement universal suffrage in the CE election in accordance with the Basic Law and relevant decisions of the National People's Congress Standing Committee. Basic Law Committee member Maria Tam, who is also in Beijing, said she believes the nomination process for the 2017 CE election will not include civil nominations. She insists civil nominations would undermine the rights of the nominating committee and therefore would not comply with the Basic Law. Henry Tang, a member of the CPPCC, hopes that people will not use what he calls creative ways to interpret the Basic Law. He stressed that only the National People's Congress Standing Committee has the right to do so. Evelyn Lang, TVB News.
The Silent Majority for Hong Kong held an event today to promote a peaceful Hong Kong. The group believes the Occupy Central movement would cause social unrest. It called on the people of Hong Kong not to vote for pan-democrats who support the movement in the next LegCo election. Convener Robert Chow suggests that the movement be held elsewhere, such as Cheddar Garden or Victoria Park, thinking that this would ensure peace. The group also displayed photographs promoting peace within society. It says it will try to get in touch with different district councils to exhibit these photographs in various districts across the territory.
The government also allocated funds from the budget to create a 3D projection show along Victoria Harbour. But as Rani Samtani explains, the city's light pollution could pose a challenge to put on this type of display.
The Symphony of Lights features at Victoria Harbour every evening.
It's beautiful, really, really beautiful.
I enjoy it very much.
It's the world's largest light and sound show and has been running in Hong Kong for 10 years. This tourist said 7 or 8 years ago it was good, but it hasn't changed over the years. There's been no major improvement, she said. The government now plans to introduce a 3-dimensional projection show on buildings along the harbour. Local production companies say the technology has been around for 7 to 8 years and has become a popular marketing gimmick for product launches. The way it works is, instead of displaying images on a traditional flat screen, it projects images onto irregularly shaped 3D objects. The breakthrough technology can also be applied to outdoor buildings. In 2011, a 3D projection show was displayed on Prague's astronomical clock to celebrate its 600th anniversary. And in Shanghai, a show was displayed on the Bund for the New Year's Eve countdown, bringing a new experience to the audience. However, our famously bright harbour may hinder the effects of the 3D show. Angus Chu, who runs a multimedia company specializing in interactive 3D mapping, explained that a low-lit area will give the audience a better view of the 3D projection show. So the government will first have to deal with the city's light pollution problem before such a show can be installed onto skyscrapers. So, how much will this cost? Experts say the special projectors needed could cost between hundreds of thousands of dollars to more than $1 million. But to develop a highly creative and dynamic 3D projection show, the price tag could go up to $10 million. Rani Samtani, TVB News.
All right, Tony, over to you for sports.
Yeah, we got a mixed bag, starting with mixed martial arts. And stun gun Dong Hyun Kim of South Korea knocked out England's John Hathaway in a battle of UFC welterweight contenders in Macau last night. Before Full House at Cotai Arena, Kim came out the aggressor, throwing haymakers from the opening bell. He also registered a takedown. The 32-year-old ended the fight in the third round with a devastating spinning back elbow. The South Korean has now won 4 in a row and improved his record inside the octagon to 10-2. This was the UFC's second fight card in China. Another event is planned for August.
And finally, it's that time of the year again when Brazil celebrates all the sights and sounds of the annual Carnival. It was another colourful display of dancers, musicians, floats and tens of thousands of people just getting into the swing of things. Rio's one of many cities holding a carnival, and it's not just in Brazil, with Sydney holding a similar Mardi Gras parade. The Carnival celebrations last until March the 5th. And that's the news. Thanks for watching.
Good night.
Everyone, it was mainly cloudy today with 1 or 2 rain patches. At 5 p.m., the northeast monsoon was affecting the coastal areas of Guangdong. Today's temperatures range from 17.8 to 21.7 degrees, and the current temperature is 18 degrees Celsius. 0.3 millimeters of rain has been recorded since midnight. So, Freddie, how's the weather tomorrow? Cloudy with a few rain patches. Cool with relatively low visibility in the morning. Temperatures will range from 16 to 19 degrees. It will be mainly cloudy with some rain patches in the following few days. Tomorrow's air quality health index will range from low to moderate, and the maximum UV index forecast for tomorrow will be about 4. Now, here's the latest global weather update. Cloudy in Shanghai, showers in Taipei and Xiamen. Showers in Guangzhou and Macau, cloudy in Chengdu. Cloudy in Beijing and Tokyo, sunny in Seoul. Sunny intervals in Bangkok and Manila, sunny in Ho Chi Minh City. Cloudy in Kuala Lumpur, showers in Singapore, rain in Jakarta. Foggy in New Delhi, showers in Karachi, sunny in Mumbai. Sunny in Cairo, sunny intervals in Nairobi. Showers in Brisbane, Sydney and Auckland, sunny in Melbourne. Snow in Toronto and New York. Snow in Vancouver, showers in San Francisco and Los Angeles. Showers in London and Frankfurt, hail in Paris, rain in Amsterdam, snow in Zurich. And that's the weather. Have a great evening.